Please be seated. Keep going. Good afternoon. My name is Abigail Fishman, and I am a class of 2023 officer. I am your MC for the afternoon. I'd like to begin by welcoming you all to the Framingham High School 2023 commencement. A special thank you to Mr. Jasinski and our FHS concert band, freshman band, and orchestra for their musical accompaniment. Now, graduates, let's review. Tassels on the right until you get your diploma, then they are moved to the left. I'd like to invite my fellow officers, Katrina Barrett, Joaquina Raskin, Natalie Stevens, and Kevin Theodoro up to the stage to lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd also like to ask that you please stand, and when we are finished, please remain standing as Senior Amelia Klippenstein will perform the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night. Star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land.
Thank you. Please welcome Chair of the Framingham School Committee, Miss Priscilla Souza, as she addresses the class on behalf of the school committee.
Round two, let's get graduated today. Dear graduates, it is with great pleasure, felicidad, y orgullo that I stand before you today as you celebrate the completion of a significant milestone in your lives. Your high school graduation marks the end of one journey filled with every possible challenge and the beginning of another that will also be filled with challenges as you step boldly into the unknown. And congratulations to the moms, the dads, os tios, as tias, los abuelos y abuelitas, and the rest of the village that made our graduates here today. that lie ahead. I'm going to do more than that. I want to inspire you to embrace these challenges head on with confidence, enthusiasm, temeridad, y determinación to succeed. Now, as you move forward, remember to harness the same sense of resilience and perseverance, the qualities that serve you well in the years to come. Graduation is not just a time to receive the accolades, but also to look back at pride on what you have achieved thus far, despite the many uncertainties that will come your way. Seu sucesso começa agora. Your success begins today. This is the moment to set your sights high and to believe in yourself and your abilities. Estamos todos orgulhosos de vocês. We are all proud of you. Your family, your friends, your teachers have watched you grow and flourish over the years. And we stand with you now as you set off on this adventure. We have faith in your abilities and trust that you will make the most of the opportunities that come your way. Uno nunca sabe hasta dónde puede llegar. You never know how far you can go. Do not underestimate your potential. You have a lot of it. You have achieved so much already. The world is
This exact phrase became my anthem that helped me through my journey here at Framingham High School. First, I would like to thank and honor my immigrant parents who had made great sacrifices to ensure that I have a promising future, and to every other immigrant parents who are here today, celebrating their child's hard work and success. Thank you very much. When I moved here from Vietnam a decade ago, younger me thought to myself, what could possibly go wrong from here? Oh boy, was I so wrong. 3 months into freshman year of high school, my father passed away. My entire world felt like it had collapsed, and the younger daddy's girl me did not know if I could continue. Then came COVID-19 and the pandemic. I hit rock bottom, and so did the entire world. These same 4 words were on repeat. Everything will be okay. I failed my first high school test in Geometry Honors. I reminded myself, everything will be okay. Was it okay then? Absolutely not. But here I am at the finish line. Then came finals, AP exams, and so on. Junior year, I almost lost my life in a car accident. Senior year, I lost my grandfather, whom I had not seen in over a decade. As you can hear, I experienced a lot of losses, but I also gained a lot of wins. I got my driver license, my first car, a well-paying job, and I even visited Disneyland for the very first time. Through the darkest times of my life, I continue to remind myself that everything will be okay. There were times when I wanted to give up, but that anthem truly encouraged me to stand back up and keep going. To the class of 2023, I am so proud of you all for making it here this far. Not because you passed the dreadful early morning MCAS testings or survived senioritis, but because instead of giving up, you put in the hours of hard work and it paid off. You all persevered through the silent battles that others may not know about, whether it is grief, mental health, or rejection by your personal interests. And for that, I am so proud of you. Despite the challenges, we experienced our wins. Cotillion, prom, obtaining a license, TikTok trends, our first boyfriend or girlfriend, first college acceptance, and rejection. But most importantly, we help each other grow and succeed throughout the adolescent phase of life. My summer reading essay may not have been completed all 4 years, but at least I didn't give up. And I excelled every other essays after that. I even wrote this graduation speech. Look at us now in our matching cap and gowns. We officially survived high school. I know that each and every one of us are dreamers and doers. And I know that you all will do great things in this new season of life. But if there's one thing you should take away from today, it is that when life gets hard, embrace the journey and remind yourself that everything will be okay. It may not feel like you have it all figured out at the moment, but I promise you that everything will be okay. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Linda Mai. Our second speech is from Jessica Garcia.
Hello, everyone. All right, here we go. Scholars, champions, leaders. That is us. Mr. Kanovich described our class on the first day of freshman year with those 3 words. Scholars, leaders, I messed it up. Scholars, champions, leaders. We made it. We are the class of 2023. Now let's give ourselves, our educators, our family and friends a hand, as without them, we wouldn't be here today. We are the scholars of Framingham High School. High school, by any means, is not easy. Getting here today is a huge milestone that we should all individually be proud of. We showed up. Those early 6 a.m. wake-ups to make a bell, and if you were 5 seconds late, asked to get in that long, late attendance line, all surrounded by staff. Definitely won't miss that attendance line. Whether you just barely passed to make it to the finish line or were smooth sailing, it doesn't matter. We all made it together. Embracing failure and learning from mistakes is how we grow and learn. I think high school teaches you that not everything is easy, and it's not embarrassing to ask for a little help along the way. In life, we won't always have the answers. Effort is the greatest thing you can ask for in a scholar. We are the champions of Framingham High School. Champions triumph and persevere through whatever they face, including change. Change is a part of life that is simply inevitable and necessary. Sometimes we don't have control of what happens to us, but how we react. While we were adjusting to a new school freshman year, our world got turned upside down when COVID swooped in. Yet, we adapted and stayed focused on our studies to not derail in school. Now, maybe you were guilty in turning your Zoom on, then going back to bed. I sure know I was. Then back to school with masks, constantly asked to keep them up. But we persevered. We triumphed. We were champions. We were leaders. As we leave here today, think about the impact you made at Framingham High School. Leaders are not the king of the table or the ones with the titles. They are the ones who have integrity, selflessness, and make other people want to be better. Leaders are not just in the classroom, but in the arts, athletics, clubs, and setting an example in the halls. We paved the ways for those behind us to know they can do it too. We inspired the hope that as difficult as it gets, there's a way to finish strong. Leaving here today is both exciting and frightening for many of us. We are still kids at heart, and nobody here should know or be expected to know what they want to do for the rest of their lives. I mean, adults shouldn't have it figured out. Change is a constant. Having your life mapped out from here is not a necessity. Whatever you choose to do from here, regardless, I applaud you. Be the leader of your own life. Our next step is to think about how we're going to impact the world. Not the real world, not the social media world, the actual one. The world where we're going to eventually have to buy our own toilet paper. My pops used to remind me often, the world is your oyster, and indeed it is all of yours too. As the fourth term approached this year, I said to a friend, it's like I'm on the last lap of Mario Kart. It's exciting and stressful and a little scary. But now that I'm here at the finish line, I realize it wasn't about the result or place I came in, what my GPA was, the clothes I wore, or the car I drove. None of that matters. What matters are the moments that we remember, the priceless memories in class that had everyone laughing but were never recorded, people constantly parking in each other's spots, and learning to be scholars, champions, and leaders. Wherever life takes you, may you be happy and let the joy fly wherever you go. We were flyers for 4 years, and now we're off to soar. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Jessica. We will close by hearing from Mr. Kanovich, Vice Principal, and Dr. Gerard, Principal.
Thank you, Abigail. And thank you to all the individuals. I want to thank all the families and community members in attendance. My name is John Kanovich, and I am one of 6 vice principals here at Framingham High School. I'd first like to thank the individuals for their important contributions for today's commencement. Mr. Ostroff and the entire FHS custodial staff, in collaboration with the members of our Park and Recreation Department, Mr. Jasinski and the FHS Concert Band, Freshman Band, and Orchestra. our office staff for their efforts over the past 4 months. Miss Medina, Miss Rossetti, Miss Paletti, Miss Torres, Miss Olivia, Miss Kaufman, Miss Garcett, and Miss Hinkston. Mr. Spear for his help behind the scenes with graduation. We thank you. Our diploma readers and those teachers nominated by the students of the senior class, Miss Carroll, Miss Sequenzia, Mr. George, and Mr. Serpensky, thank you. Before we begin, there are 2 groups of people we would like to recognize. I would ask that any members of the graduating class who are entering the military after graduation please stand at this time. On behalf of Framingham High School and the FHS community, we thank you for your commitment to our armed services. Our second group, we would like to acknowledge our FHS staff members who are retiring this school year. On behalf of your colleagues and students, we would like to thank Cheryl Curley, Andrew Benedetti, Larry Wilbur, and Karen Finlay for your commitment to the FHS community and for years of service. You will be missed, but you are always welcome back anytime. I'd like to express my gratitude to the many individuals of this community and school system who are instrumental in the growth and journey of the students before us. Thank you to Mayor Sosinski and our school committee members for your efforts to support Framingham Public Schools. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Tremblay, and members of the senior cabinet for their efforts in supporting the achievement, passions, and citizenships of our students. We are especially grateful for your leadership, which anchored our efforts to persist throughout the uncertainty and anxiety-producing COVID-19 pandemic. We thank all the family members and attendants for your partnership during your child's time at Framingham High School. Thank you to our administrative team here at Framingham High School, Miss Lord, Miss McGann, Mr. Albright, Mr. Convery, Mr. Lagan, and our leader, Principal Dr. Gerard. Collectively, we have shared the responsibility and privilege of working closely with the students and families of the class of 2023. I would also like to thank Ms. Carrero, Director of the Thayer Academy, and Linda Flukinger, Director of the Evening Academy, for their support and collaboration in helping all students reach their goals. And while she is no longer here at FHS, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation for Principal Banak for her years of service to our 2023 graduates. To all the faculty and staff at FHS, our food service workers, custodial staff, office assistants, administrative assistants, department heads, school counselors, social workers, and especially our teachers. Your energy, dedication, and passion are immeasurable. Our students would not be here today without each and every one of you. Thank you to the senior class advisors, Miss Burke and Miss Costa, for all your help, support, and dedication to the class of 2023. Organizing fundraising through COVID years was not easy, and your efforts helped deliver a memorable cotillion and a killer prom. To the students, congratulations. We are proud of you, proud of the hard work and adversity you faced in your 4 years at FHS. And at this time, I'd like to call your principal, Dr. Amy Gerard, to the podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon, FHS faculty and staff, honored guests, family and friends, and of course, the class of 2023. I've been to many commencements over the course of my life, whether as a student, teacher, or administrator.
In fact, me even being up here was never the plan when I sat where you are sitting today, but more about that in a minute. When I began thinking about my remarks for today, two things immediately came to mind. The first is that I want my speech to be meaningful and to not screw it up. The second, and maybe most important, is that it needs to be brief, knowing full well that Mr. Kanovich and I are the last two people standing between the class of 2023 and the important pieces of paper sitting in front of me. With those two things in mind, here we go. It goes without saying that the class of 2023 had a unique high school experience. What started as something very typical turned on a dime into something none of us ever expected. And while the pandemic brought many challenges, the class of 2023 persevered to get to this very moment. So now the age-old question of what's next is upon you. And honestly, it can be a complicated answer, but I want to share a brief story to let you know that at the end of the day, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. When I thought about the piece of advice I could give you, I turned to the one person for me who was the one individual who always gave me the best insight, my mom. I can distinctly remember sitting on my dorm floor, talking to her on my landline phone, which if you don't know what that is, ask somebody older in your life, my freshman year at Ohio University. This conversation was happening after a particularly bad stretch of navigating all things associated with being a young adult. School was hard, friendships were changing, money was tight. I was questioning if I belonged and if I was studying what I actually wanted to do in order to get the job I wanted when I grew up. I was overwhelmed and consumed with self-doubt. And she said to me, Amy Elizabeth, which she only invoked my middle name if I had done something wrong or she was going to give me a little nugget of wisdom. She said, you are exactly where you're supposed to be to get to where you are destined to go. At the time of this phone call with my mom, I was a student in the business school. I ended up getting a degree in political science and history, thinking I was going to law school. Fun fact, that didn't happen either. I ended up changing jobs and what I wanted to be when I grew up 2 more times. I had 4 different jobs in 4 years, and then I went back to school again to finally land my chosen vocation as a teacher. However, that little nugget of wisdom my mom shared with me has stayed with me to this day. It has influenced me professionally and personally, even how I parent my 14-year-old son and 10-year-old daughter. I tell you my story of indecision to convey to all of you that each of you are on your own journey. Some of you may already had a similar moment to the one I previously described, while others may have not. This point in a young adult's life is hard because in many ways society expects you to know, as a high school senior, exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life. The age-old question of what are you doing next year insinuates you know exactly what your future looks like. For some of you, you might know exactly what that looks like, while for others, the thought of trying to figure that out is totally overwhelming. Please know that both of those points of view, as well as everything else in between, is totally okay. You have time to figure it out. You are exactly where you're supposed to be to get where you are destined to go. Each of you has gone on your own unique path to get to this point that has been full of triumphs and challenges. Your journey has only just begun. There will be peaks and valleys along the way that will bump you on and off your path. But at the end of the day, you will get where you are meant to go, even if it takes longer than you or anyone else anticipates. Enjoy the ride, even if it's scary. Bask in all that is being young enables you to do, as sometimes adulting is a little overrated. In closing, remember just one thing. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you will always have a home at Framingham High School. My sincerest best wishes as you all go off into the world and make it a better place for all of us. So now, let's get to the real important part of the night. At this time, I would like to call up our class advisors, Ms. Burke and Ms. Costa, in addition to Mr. George, Ms. Sequencia, Ms. Carroll, and Mr. Sapinski, to take their positions to announce the graduates. I would also like to call upon Ms. Souza, Dr. Tremblay, and Mr. Kanovich to help me in the awarding of the diplomas. The first row of students receiving diplomas will be our class officers and students being recognized for their leadership and service to the Framingham High School community. To the class of 2023, you are scholars, champions, and leaders. Congratulations. It is our honor to award you with your diplomas at this time.
Katrina Jean Barrett. Catherine Ann Bishop. Jake Rabin Khan. Annapurna Chakraborty. Brian James Dutile. Joaquin Carlos Hermaneta Araskin. Abigail Cameron Fishman. Hannah Catherine Hoffman. Tyler Kenneth Knox. Justin Robert Nichols. Jenna Kavanaugh Saxon. Natalie Hamill Stevens. Kevin Fernandez Theodoro. Everest Sullivan Acosta. Eric Nathaniel Adler. Anthony Salvin Afanato. Eric Aquaboa. Ruby Hanjao Alberti. Haiti Sarai Alberto. Vasilisa Alcova. Larissa Oliveira Almeida. Lucas Santos Almeida. Brian Vieira Almeida. Mateus Santos Almeida. Derek Freinen de Arujo Almeida. Israel Matthias Alves. Rafaela Maya da Silva Alves. Samuel Keiki Francisco Lima Alves. Monica Sarfoa Amoako Dia. Amanda Gonçalves Amorim. Brooke Ashley Anderson. Jacob Amari Anderson. David Oliveira Andrade. Emma Kate Angelo. Mateus Magno Leandro Angelo. Kalebi Vieira Antunes. Manuel Adalberto Aquino Lopez. Catherine Aragon. Gladeston Rodriguez Araujo. Kathleen Souza Araujo. Pamela Araujo. Daniel Joseph Aromando. Derek Paul Aromando. Evan Arpino. Devin Richard Arundel. Simon Isaac Averbuch. Mia Zahava Avidor. Christina Mara Avila. Mark Awad. Melvin Ernesto Ayala Cubeas. Suheri Tatiana Ayala Ochaeta. Maya Ralston Aylesworth. Tate Bear. Christian Omar Baez. TJ Bagnardi. Joanna Marcus Ball. Anderson Antonio Bala. Alan Fernando Banegas Andino. Madeline Jocelyn Banegas Andino. Natalie Nicole Barahona Matias. Danila Laureano Barbosa. Olivia Barbosa. Patrick Barbosa. Monica Marie Barsoum. Christina Bowden. Austin Fletcher Bean. Carlos Benitez Caton. Joshua Martin Berman. Jack Wilson Berry. Mike Bien Ame. Maya Rose Louise Bishop. Ella Grace Blaine. Natalie Sky Blue. Brian Frederick Charles Bono. Valentina Borja Osorio. Natalie Boteo Lopez. Stephen Boulas. Rose Michelle Boulet. Bella Angela Bowen. Alicia Campos Braga. Luis Gustavo Silva Braga. Alyssa Rose Brandolini. Jake Andrew Braverman. Casey Richard Brewer. Faith Ariana Broden Koppel Fenton. Molly Stoops Bronner. Shade Maxine Brown. Andre Udayev. Harkamal Singh Boudwal. Brian Bueno. Sam Burgess. Douglas Benjamin Burke. Ripley Clementine Calder. Ireland Angelina Delvecchio Callahan. Shay Thomas Callahan. Anthony Rodriguez Cancel. Jennifer Marielle Candelario Soto. Peter John Capuzzi. Rocco Nicholas Capuzzi. Isabella Gonçalves Carballo. Emily Gabriele Silva Cardoso. Jack Lucas Carney. Kira Elizabeth Carney. Lucas Roca Carrasco. Declan Joseph Carroll. Davi Carvalho. Jariel Cassiano. Justin Castillo. Richard Castro. Manuel Andres Cerron Lopez. Kyle Christopher Chan. Edwin Charas Human. Ryan Michael Chase. Jordan Rizuti Sikolela. Molly Shay Clark. Noah Benjamin Clifford. Amelia Elliott Coates. Caroline Casey Cohen. Rosalind Mary Conlon. Katia Frida Cannell. Samuel Lacerda Cordero. Karen Cordero. Kimberly Corona. Juliana Ribeiro Cortez. Charles Cosgrove. Janaya Costin. Marissa Gail Covino. Vincent Tyler Crescenzo. CJ Crocker. Yerlin Edibel Cruz Miranda. Reina Guadalupe Cruz Navarro. Tomas Cuevas Avendano. Viviani Oliveira Cunha. Nicholas Curry Krieger. Tiago Fernandez da Costa. Gabriel Felipe Daluz. Carlos Eduardo Gomez da Silva. Marlos Bueno da Silva. Sarah Cosende da Silva. Alexandra Jane Delita. Francisco Musio Dantas Filo. Aaron Joshua Davis. Pablo Coelho de Almeida. Maria Cabral. Dominique de Avila. Pablo Vinicius Macedo de Carvalho. Juliana Michelon de Co. Wilbert Daniel Padilla de Freires.
Fabian De Leon. Jamel De Los Santos Beltre. Eric Castro de Oliveira. Kevin de Oliveira. Maria Julia de Oliveira. Alexandro Silva de Souza. Danilo Montero de Souza. Jeremiah DeAndrade. Cody Beliza Dekoff. Carla Beth Del Bene. Cadence Elizabeth Di Loretto. Lena Elizabeth Demko. Mia Josephine Demore. Anthony D'Angelo Dempsey. Jack Peter DeSimone. Nathan Damaris. Josue Diaz Felipe. Andy Diaz Amaya. Angeline Jamie Dibb. Francesco Gianni Di Duca.
Jack DiMaggio. Sylvie Dehanjo Dijamba. Emily Luisa Do Carmo Silva. Kennedy Christian Pereira do Nascimento e Silva. Lillian Abigail Dobson. Madison Eve Dowdy. Jaron Velasco Duffy. Zachary Craig Dustin. Holly Diane Eckenroth. Annalise Llewellyn Edmond. Connor Elliott Egan. Mariana Eiderick. Yosef Endowok. Carlos Estrada. Valerie Fayeta Lopez. Angelica Judith Famania. Vittoria Stephanie Faria. Israel Zayn Ferrier. Jane Falk. Daniela Feliz. Francisco Omar Fernandez Rodriguez. Vivian Catherine Fernando. Bruna Maxiano Ferreira. Felipe Martins Ferreira. Matthew Mendez Ferreira. Angelina Michelle Feudo. Isabel Rose Feudo. Jamie Elizabeth Feudo. Henry Marlon Figueroa. Olivia Ann Finlay. Jay Flores. Jackson Brian Flores. Mario Alexander Florian. Christina Josephine Fludaris. Marianne Foy. Aaliyah Oliveira Silva Franca. Anselewit Francis. Bruna Ferreira Franco. Melina Lee Franjul. Michael Elizabeth Franklin. Bianca Galina Furtado. Christopher Michael Gaglione. Eric Alexander Galdames Duarte. Alejandro Gallego. Edward Gao. Jessica Caitlin Garcia. Julie Masodi Garcia. Lucas Fradique Garcia. Yadira Nayelis Garcia. Yandel Angel Luis Garcia Urbina. Henderson Garcia Zabaleta. Jack Garland. Tyler Robert Garofalo. William Donald Garrettson. Aiden John Garrity. Angie Rose Gerber. Deanna Marie Getty. Liam Young Gilbert. Jack Aaron Gladstein. Okan Gokai. Brett Jared Goldfarb. Talia Ella Goldwasser. Andrew Ryan Gomes. Cassia Brena da Silva Gomes. Keilani Souza Gomes. Kevin Fernandez Gomes. Marcos Gomes. Evelyn M. Gonzalez. Celeste Gonzalez. Maya Alexandra Gonzalez Griffin. John Michael Griffin. Paulina Guaidia Granada. Brian Gwen. Anderson Giancarlos Guevara Viana. Mirella Scarparo Guillermo. Ruby Moon Guillaume. Sayemi Arlette Guzman. Summer Lynn Harla. Tamkeen Hamidi. Emma Catherine Marie Hampton. Cara Elizabeth Hatalski. Ava Elizabeth Heitman. Sarah Kalinda Felice Hernandez. Jasmine Alexandra Hernandez. Amner Baldemar Hernandez Arevalo. Perla Michelle Hernandez Evandano. Wilbur Orlando Hernandez Barrera. Samir Alberto Hernandez Gameros. Angel Carlos Hernandez Godoy. Emeline Abigail Hernandez Pineda. Sean Parker Higgins. Olivia Bay Higgins. V. Hong. Ashley Hodge. Andrew Michael Hohenstein. Sam Shai. Nigel Alexander Hughes. Damari Jalen Hunt. Colleen Marie Hurley. Tyler John Ingham. Beckley Derisa Jacinto Gomez. Elwyn Rose Jacobs. Ross Jacobson. Victor Alejandro Alvarez. Jason Jean Lewis. Eric Allen Jewell Jr. Walter Jimenez Aguilar. Piyush Johar. Colton Thomas Johnson. Allison Grace Jones. Madeline K. Jones. Mackenzie Catherine Jones. Olivia Ray Jones. Isabel Junquiera. Nevea Jasmine Kaba. Balat Tunda Kabongo. James Ngobi Kagoda. Eleni Kayas. Layla Isabel Khan. Yasmin May Khan. Guljana Khan. Nathaniel Andrews King. Nevzat Kiran. Natalie Ann Kirkpatrick. Ryan Carl Kish. Amelia May Klippenstein. Dana Jennifer Knight.
Jack Harrison Cornwell. Megan Alisa Kwang. Laurel Lacasse. Lauren Alvis Lanier. Aiden McClellan Lambert. Joao Lucas Cruz da Silva Laming. Cameron Dylan Lamp. Ariane Sousa Lanes. Nicolas Andrés Larrea Chavarria. Mateu Guimaraes Laudares. Harrison Thomas Lowden. Nicolas Rodovalho Leal. Luis Fernando Leal Cáceres. Max Asher Levitt. Valeria Ledesma Urbano. Camille Costa Brito Leichi. Christopher Lema Carpio. Catherine Marie Lenz. Angelina Liang. Brady Albert Levinson. J. Andrew Levinson. Marshall Brandon Lewis. Eulalia Lima. Gabrieli Lima. Trevor James Lip. Jorge Giovanni. Juan Pablo Londoño. Alisa López Pineda. Luis Fernando López Romero. Elise Carvalho Lorenzo. Gabriel De Sena Luciano. Nicolás Feng Luong. Antonio Carlos Almeida Machado. Emily Feliz McKay. Emma Rose McKay. Taina Ramos Magalhães. Linda Mai. Jillian Elizabeth Maloney. Jonah Caitlin Maloney. Roman Valentino Malvesta Morelli. Eden Riley Minning. Danielle Francis Mariano. Lucas G. Sousa Mariano. Kimberly Martinez Salvatierra. Isabeli Costa Martins. Caitlin Rosa Martins. Luciano Soares Martins. Deli Calamba Masamba. Julia Margaret Matz. Megan Holland May. Micah Christopher Mayborn. Joseph Howard McLean. Leila Lee McIndoe. Abigail Violet McKernan. Ryan Joseph McLaughlin. Eloísa Eduarda de Souza Medeiros. Carla Gabriela Mejía Palomino. Elmer Josué Melara. Ana Beatriz García Melao. Jaden Isaiah Mendes. Matthews Antonio Silva Mendoza. Elena Berenice Mendoza González. José Eduardo Micheli Jr. Angela Sky Middleton. Ksenia Sergeyevna Michelenko. Jeremiah William Miller. Catherine Elizabeth Miller. Katarina Maria Mills. Chloe Kathleen Mills. Parker Gregory Mills. Kevin Minchala Carpio. Diego Mariano Miranda. Nancy Mizerambe. Daisy Camila Mishirumbe. Mike Jason Mishirumbe. Stephanie Molina. Selena Meika Monenstein. Marianne Montero. Emily Fontana Moraes. Jamie de Jesus Moraga García. Francisco Andrés Morales. Jennifer Yajaira Morales Paredes. Isabel Sofía Moran. Elder Gamaliel Morataya Ruiz, Victor Coelho Neves Mojeira, Paola Cristal Morges Cordero, Rachel Hot Morningstar, Thomas Hot Morningstar, Isabella Rose Moshe, Arshan Motamidi, Igor da Silva Moura, Christina Marie Mula, Maine Christian Murray, Cole James Musgrave, Sanjay Natkarni, JC Tracy Noela Namulinwa, Shiva Kamia Nancha, Alini Neiva Nascimento, Jonathan Borges Nascimento, William Joseph Nyberger, Blair Nelson Peterman, David Thomas Nichols, Marina Eduarda Nilsson, Lindsay Grace Noah, Nilufar Noriang, Althea Rose Norcross, Cameron Robert Norris, Lily Catherine Novak, Kiani Camargo Novo, Ana Claudia Pereira Nunes, Evelyn Gabriela Núñez Martínez, Molly Marie O'Mara, Lina Haojun O'Kane, Brianna Cristo Oliveira, Carlos Eduardo Alvis Oliveira, Jack Robert Oliveira, Jenny Sarah Santos Oliveira, Gertrude Opoku Benigua, José Andrés Orellana Romero, Seshid Banelli Orozco Álvarez, Tracy Oseo Tutu, Samantha Mary Oteri, Julia Catherine Oraviani, Jacqueline Jasmine Osuna Salguero, Fabiani Dovali Pacheco, Vivian Pais, Paige Palma, Olivia J. Palmer, Zion Lee Parker, Gustavo Pascual, Sarah Pasos, Gianni Bella Patruno, Benjamin Michael Laken Peck, Isabella Charlene Pacheco, Jason Alexander Peña Rodas, Aaron Pang, Bianca da Rocha Pereira, Jamile de Souza Pereira, Letícia Soares Vitória Pereira, Tom Bendeira Pereira, Haley Alexandria Perez, Naomi Perez Urbaez, Sophie Mia Perlman, Evans Petit Louis, Ethan Chi Pham. Camila Carvalho Pinheiro. Eduarda Cardoso Pinheiro. Samuel Pinheiro. Mike Teotonio Pinto. Maria Eduarda Pires.
Camuel de Souza Pires. Jenny Plezim. Brandon Amilcar Pocon Lopez. Stella Maria Sol Poyarkova. Nicholas Robert Price. Mason Pumala. Marcos Kiskina Chiroy. Reese Henry Rakowskis. Samuel Lucas Gomes Ramallo. Jaylani Michelle Ramos. Veronica Kelly Rodriguez Ramos. Carla Beatrice Ramos Polanco. Andriele Gomez Render. Sharia Ravula. Catherine Lauren Regan. Amanda Hayes. Luzmila Hayes. Daniele Abreu Ribeiro. Enzo Ribeiro. Marcelo Enrique de Oliveira Ribeiro. Oh. Kira Richard. Harry Richards. Ronald Adalberto Rivas. Isaiah Roach. Isabella Ferreira Rocha. Angel Rodas. Rose Ralphina Rodney. Enrique Gomez Rodriguez. Patrick Jose Rodriguez. Delaney Marie Ringer. Vinny Rodriguez. Marissa Silva Rodriguez. Manuel Antonio Rodriguez Pino. Kaylee Romero Garcia. Daniel Isaac Romero. Jesa Altagracia Rosa. Zachary Adam Roseman. Isaac David Roseman. Laura Victoria Rubio. Gianna Muriel Sede. Kylie Salisbury. Guillermo Salum. Isabella Salvatierra Martinez. Gabriele Ayana Sampath. Claudia Araceli Sanchez. Kevin Lee Sanchez III. Yes. Carlos Sanchez Ramirez. Keilani Nevea Santana. Yang Santana. Helbert Gonçalves Santos. Maria Eduarda Santos. Diego Santos Sique. Gabrielle Santos Woodward. Phoebe Quinn Savis. Sophia Louise Scalzi. Dominique Anthony Scalzi. Katia Scaria. Avery Rose Scatta. Annabeth May Shuto. Michael Sassin. Jakari, my treasure Scurry. Erica Segura Galvez. Anna Carolina Freitas Seidel. Sebastian Uber Serafin. David Ribalto Shallow. Logan Carl Shapiro. Ben Moshe Sharon. Zara Jara Sheikh. Astrid Shirley. Anita Nicole Schotten. Good. Brady David Seacott. Ismail Siddiqui. Michaela Olivia Sidney. Brianna Shirley Silva. Julia Silva. Isabella Silva. Jason Silva. Paula Vieira Silva. Rafael Augusto Souza Silva. Hendrik Silva Costa. Daniel Paula Simoes. Patrick Simoins. Christian Haswe Sike. Hannah Marie Schursted. Joseph Edward Skura. Lois Philippe Borges Suarez. Cameron Suave. Raylan Solano. Joe Oliveira Souza. Emily Grace Spalding. Sarah May Spalt. Paige Jessica Spodek. Angela Sharon Sekanjeko. Michael St. Cyr. Vincent Thomas Stanitzi. Samantha Steenbruggen. Anna Stelmack. Orion Allen Straka Rhodes. Giovanni Louise Stalinsky. Colin Allen Swow. Jordan Summerfield. Lily Swallow. Samantha Louise Swanton. Trevor Swift. Brianna Dang Ta. Adam Tajdi. Maxwell Wade Taub. Ryan Jane Taylor. Bryston Taylor. Jessica Teixeira. Paula Ricardo Fernandez Teixeira. Yuri Miguel Teixeira. Sophia Tersoni. Emma Grace Tessatori. Vittoria Alves Dalla Tomasi. Emily Ann Tiger. Cassandra Jane Till. Nicholas Chin Limon. Mariana Trancoso. Brandon Amherst Tracy. Zachary Murray Trotterman. Sarah Elizabeth Tully. Victoria Marili D'Souza Vasilotto. Val Valsine. Carla Rocio Valdez Donis. Devin Valente. Danixa Vargas Canales. Lily Bar Vermilia. Leticia Viana. Yale Dandara Viana. Marcus Anthony Villafane. Alicia Stefania Characchioli. Tyler Divo. Rachel Caroline Varley. Hannah Lynn Wallenstein. Samantha Shea Wallenstein. Amber Ann Welch. Sophia Louise Went. Sadie Nicole Whalen. Henry Cardinal Wheelahan. Xavier Ramon White. Michael Robert Wolf. Aimee Yamashita Mendoza. John Francis Urardi. Leah Monet Young. Maria Christina Yupanji Takuri. Natalie Paige Zigmond. And then all.
Wait for it. Hold on. Will the members of the class of 2023 please rise? Dr. Tremblay and members of the school committee, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Framingham High School, I have the honor to present the candidates for their high school diplomas. At this time, I would ask each graduate to move their tassel from right to left to signify they are now graduates of Framingham High School. Congratulations to the class of 2023. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Again, our sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates and their families. Thank you.